All right, all right, all right. Let's see if this thing's working this time with audio. See if I figured out that bug. My channel. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. My channel. Yep, it's working. Okay, check, good. Check, check, check. Well, I don't know why last time it was muted, but it was. Cheers. What up, what up? I'm good. I got a hard seltzer working over here already. Oh, well, you know, you got that money. I got to go with the Vizzies. You never told me what that dish was, by the way, that was flaming. That looked amazing. Yeah, that looked good. And love nice.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago, where the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying,
let's do this.
As they get ready to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Yeah, I hear you. But you're my audio of the announcer is like super loud.
As that sails over the inline.
Yeah, I'm streaming.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation winning that game has to be sky high. In fact, you'd be absolutely stunned to come away with a loss in that one. Could you imagine going to the press conference and trying to explain that?
Brilliant insight on the part of the play-by-play and color team.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They run it with Carson. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now Brady. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play there on the catch and run.
Let's see if I can adjust these settings here.
By this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. Man open, here is Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Carson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't,
I roll the dice every time, man. I never know what I'm going to do with my team. It's so hard to say.
This is Carson.
That was a nice play, though.
After the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, oh, trust me, back in the day, it wasn't always this way. It's just age, I think.
Second and goal from the 6 this time. Here's Brady. This is caught.
Ooh, get across that line.
5 yards that time
No.
on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Well, we used to play back at the station, and one night Glenn got so mad he forgot he didn't have his controller. He had mine, and he just busted it.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. So a decision to be made. Is this something, opening drive maybe they discussed before the game?
They had to, and that's the responsible way of getting ready for a game. You go through situations with your staff, you go through scenarios, and you read your team. If we're in this spot and we're moving the ball well, is this a time to go for it, or is it a time to be a little bit cautious? I think in this case, he feels good about his team. He should go for it.
They run for it with Carson.
Make the play. Nice.
Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line.
I would have snuck it if I didn't think Brady would get injured for the season.
And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. It was Devontae Downs who made the tackle.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Kaepernick.
Oh, I might have gotten a flag there.
That one into the hands of his tailback.
Whoa, what kind of a fall was that?
Get it across the 10 to the 15. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick.
What the heck is that?
Downfield, and that's caught inside the 35.
What did my guys do?
For a Charger touchdown. Well, fair to say
that was supposed to be cover 2-man. There was literally nobody there.
And that was special there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so
what
much
the?
about drawing up the right routes,
that was the weirdest thing ever.
They have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard, where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Well, when it shows you like what the play was that you ran, it says cover 2-man. That's so weird. Oh, what did I just do?
The touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off.
Let's see if I gotta try to adjust the sound.
The end zone for a touchback.
Music. Let me see if I do this. And if I do this. That makes it any better? No, it doesn't make it any better. Very strange.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Now it's Carson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. Complete to Jones. Touchdown! Julio Jones. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
And here's where I screw up the kick.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to change something real quick because I got... Yeah, they can hear you. It's the volume in this game is out of control. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm dropping everything by half. Yeah, because literally all I could hear was the stadium and the announcers and music. I turned down like everything. I can't. Let's see. What's this say? No, I went to like in-game commentary, stadium, speakers, like all. I changed all of it. Probably the master would have worked too.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
fakes a spike. Let it fly for Rudolph.
Oh.
Incomplete.
How those two jamokes didn't try to grab that.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick.
That's one way. Just dive right in the. I can never remember what the slide button is.
Pull it down there, and he winds up picking up the first down.
I don't blame you. That's funny. Right.
On first down, Kaepernick. Over the middle, complete. It's Sanders. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Kaepernick. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Ooh, shoestrings.
A nice play design there with a touchdown.
You got to tie those.
But bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. To throw is Kaepernick. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Here's Kaepernick to throw. And Rudolph.
Unreal.
Tight end. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. Setting up the screen.
Oh.
Samuels.
Dude. I tried to hit stick you, and he just went flying right past you.
Nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
This is Madden. Who kicks a field goal there?
Defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that.
Oh, don't even look in the chat. I don't want to know what the chat says.
They didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right?
Oh, they say they can't hear you.
And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Akou just hit the field goal. Now he kicks
I don't know why that would be. I have to look at something real quick in a second.
On the return, Tremont Smith. And able to get this out to the 25. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Include voice. Huh? No, you should. I don't know. I don't know why they can't hear.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Last week, several good performances in the NFC, but he was the conference's offensive player of the week, well over 100 yards.
And just the ability to make catches. You know, that gets underplayed sometimes because we're always looking for the move or the big run. But catch the football consistently, that racks up the yardage.
Brady now on 1st down.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He came out of nowhere. Jumping that route. Brutal.
We didn't see it all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. Flushed out right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his
we know what that's about.
But somehow he was able to take it away and get away for a gain.
Might I remind you that we have Wing Bowl.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick.
Get him.
Sacked back at the 29. Calais Campbell. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Kaepernick going to throw. Escaping.
Come on, guys.
Right. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again. Now Kaepernick. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Tyler Lockett as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on fourth down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone. Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, fourth down, they went for it. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there. Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Brady.
Dude.
Took a shot, couldn't connect. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Brady. Going right back to Jones. This time the connection made. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That grab another career milestone for him. 900 career catches. All right, the applause is beginning, right? The applause is going on. That puts him just outside the top 20 all-time in the NFL. Next in his sights at 903, Wes Welker. Rarefied air. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt.
I wonder if if my whole view changes again. I'm gonna be pissed. I don't know if that's just at the end of the game or if it's at halves. Because, like, your whole kick meter goes away.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt.
Oh, I might have gotten that. I might have gotten that.
Gano's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime. Intermission with a visiting Chargers on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter.
Come on, guys. Kill him.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now. The field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
You know.
Here's Kaepernick. Now they go screen.
I can't catch him.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run.
I'd like to thank whoever it was that was supposed to have that guy.
Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now they'll run the option to the short side left.
Strip it.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards there on the keeper at 2nd down. Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick.
Oh.
This one is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit.
He's going to the subs.
Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Get back.
It's the backup Fitzpatrick.
Drop it.
Sanders. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Back to the running game with Jacobs.
Strip it. Strip it.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Jacobs.
Uh-oh. Pancake.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
That was a bad pancake by that guy.
Third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
How many guys do you have on the injured reserve list? I know that you got one guy retired now, but
Coup for the extra point. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. Now he's back out. This one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
For a touchback.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It's so true.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now
that took a while.
You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Brady. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
How?
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are...
You lost somebody?
It comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain. Or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
2nd and 10. Now Brady.
Anytime you want to throw, dude. Apparently Brady does not have a quick release. All my guys are ancient. That's why they keep getting hurt.
Shotgun now for Brady. It's complete to Cook. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 42.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Man open, here is Jones. Finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Double dog. That's the way. Hey, Alabama.
From the gun, they'll try to.
Oh, there's the. I thought it was a horse collar.
At the line of scrimmage and take it down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
Mike 53. Hey, check. Check. 53. Alpha. Check. 53's Mike. Hey, pick your game up. 53's the mic. 53's the mic. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
To throw is Brady. Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
Emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is into the end
Man,
zone.
these guys can't stop anything.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself,
Golly.
extra point block team going into
That's the thing with this
All
game.
of a sudden you're hearing defense,
Throwing is just.
helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them
It's
to
so
be in,
hard.
trying to
For every one perfect pass that Brady throws, there's like 3 just passes that the guys will jump or somehow end up going through the receiver. It's very strange.
Up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Brady now on first down. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right
Another
now.
injury.
Don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Now Brady again.
Yes.
Touchdown, Eagles. Will Fuller, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Come on, Madden, do your work. Ah. I thought for sure that was going to be a fumble return for a touchdown.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Jacobs.
Go, 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 go.
And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23.
I told you Madden's going to Madden, bro.
Like it was over. I mean, they had control of the football, and the defense had to make the play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here. Not done in the 4th. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Oh.
By Jason McCourty. He's at the 50.
It takes too long to get the ball out.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6. And
For the second that he was open, by the time I could pass it, and it went out of Brady's hand, it was jumped and picked.
What I thought that had to be. Come on, say it for me.
Told you Madden's going to Madden.
some free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yo, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Smith to return it.
Oh, he just broke his back.
The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
He just literally folded the wrong direction.
Already at the line, the offense set to go. And the fumble recovery was an important first step, but still a huge 4th quarter to dig out of. Down 3 scores. Well, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Flush to his right. Here's Fuller with a catch. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for Philly. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No
Out of my way, dude.
No accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Carson again. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Chris Carson.
Too little, too late.
Touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Gano the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got the 2-score lead. Look, though, they fumbled last possession, led to a touchdown. So while things look good here at this stage in the 4th, they got to be careful.
They definitely do because they've actually brought them back into it, haven't they? They've given them hope once again. Their purpose on this drive, squash that hope one more time.
2 yards to loss.
I think your own guy tackled him.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The Chargers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Here's Fitzpatrick. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Now, that last pass CD, he just added another notch to the old belt. What a career it's been. He's over 35,000 career passing yards now.
And when you say that...
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is...
Oh.
Pretty move. Fights through and now a crease. And past the 40.
Unreal.
Give him an even 20 yards there on the pickup as a fake punt. Fooled everybody.
I don't even know how to call the defense to guard it anymore.
It's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. 4 yards on the ground for him so far. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. Their looking to do is just salt away the final couple of. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Starting to be. Fincher down, fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've
A
seen
little.
this before, haven't we? Because
A little
every coach
fatigued.
we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he is met quickly.
Somebody's got to do something.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, look, even without your best player, you can kick my butt easily, so.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Runs over it. And he's taken down inside the 30.
I know we're in the era of wide open football. A lot
That
of
should do it.
formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. And we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle. And, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Jacobs,
It just doesn't matter.
a lot of power. 3rd in the NFL last year in yards after contact, and breaks off
Boom.
a nice run there.
And that, in a
Bowls over
nutshell,
2 dudes.
shows you what this guy is made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Your suggestion because of the points. It wants you to go for 2.
Coup now for the point after.
It's worried that somehow I'm going to come back and score that many touchdowns in 3 seconds.
Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. Here's Smith to return it. Well,
GG's.
We had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff.
Well, guys, I am horrible still at the game.
It's just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set. But
I draft the GOAT for no reason in this game. I should have drafted the best running back.
So for the Chargers, they get a much-needed victory to get to 3-5 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for
Is that another head-to-head? Someone have the Vikings?
Their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.
Well, it was fun while it lasted, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I don't know why you couldn't hear Jason. My settings are to include voice chat audio, so I don't know why that is. So I'm going to end the broadcast, everybody. See ya.